Today we're going to be looking at UFC 289 Nunes versus Aldana. We're going to be looking at the main event. But before we get started, do me a favor and hit that like button. Helps us out a ton. And let's get right into it. So in the main event of UFC 289, Amanda the Lioness Nunes defends her bantamweight title against the surging Mexican in Irina Aldana. This was originally going to be the trilogy fight between Nunes and Pena, but Pena pulled out due to an injury and Aldana stepped in. Aldana's going to look to ride the momentum that Mexican MMA has been on. She's going to go ahead and try and follow in her teammates Alexa Grasso's footsteps. She's a striker with some very fast hands and some pretty good power. She has 8 wins by knockout. She's at her best when she's leading with combinations and when she's popping out her jab. Amanda isn't as fast, but she is way more powerful. Amanda Nunes should look to counter that jab. I think Amanda's really going to have to pick and choose her shots, especially her counter shots, because Irina Aldana, she's going to be chasing her because Aldana, she uses a lot of movement, a lot of lateral movement, also a lot of in and out. So Amanda's going to have to try to counter when she finally comes in to close the distance. They match up very well on the feet. I think when they are striking, it will be very competitive. But I think the biggest question and the biggest gap in skill could possibly be in the grappling. I think Amanda is a bit more technical and she's a lot stronger. It does concern me that Irina Aldana was taken down by the top competition that she has faced. She was taken down by Raquel Pennington, Holly Holm, and Macy Chiasson. That being said, she does still have an 80% takedown defense in the UFC, which is pretty impressive. And when she did get taken down, she was able to get back up. I think very early into the fight, possibly near the middle or the end of the first round, we're going to find out what the skill gap is between them. And if Nunes feels good there, she'll continue to attack it. We've seen before that Amanda Nunes will take the path of least resistance if she has to. We saw that in her fight against GDR, where they were pretty competitive on the feet. So she approached the fight very grappling heavy. So I do think that when this is on the feet, it's going to be very competitive. Aldana has some fast hands, some good combinations. Amanda Nunes obviously is a pretty good striker herself and carries much more power. But I think as the fight goes on, we're going to see Amanda Nunes' versatility is going to give her the edge. And so I'm going to have to go by Amanda Nunes by decision. I do think she takes her down, and I think if she feels that it's kind of easy there, she's going to continue to look for that. It's hard not to root for Irina Aldana. The upset is very possible because my heart says Aldana, but my brain says Nunes. And if I were to bet, I would go Amanda Nunes by decision. Those are my thoughts, my predictions. Let me know what you think. And yeah, see you next time.